They all thought they had you cornered. Every single one of them. Every whisper, every sideways glance, every finger pointed, they believed it was the end of you. The whole damn town. They plotted. They schemed. They built walls higher than you could see. And yet, here you are, breathing, watching, smiling. Or maybe it's just a twitch, but still, alive. The air tastes different now, doesn't it? Sharp, electric. And it's theirs who feel the suffocation. Not you. It's a delicious little irony. They underestimated you. They measured your strength and found it lacking, yet somehow against all logic, against all their plans, they failed. Miserably. They thought that fear would bend you, that their unity, their coordination, their whispers in every alley and shadowed corner would trap you like a rat in a cage. No, no, no. The thing about rats, they're clever, clever enough to gnaw their way through walls that giants built. Clever enough to find cracks where no one else looks. And isn't that the point? To find the crack? To exploit the weakness in their overconfidence, in their smug little smiles? You feel it? That pulse in your veins? That fire that they tried to snuff out with their rules, their judgments, their orchestrated hatred? They counted on your hesitation, your doubt. They counted on the quiet desperation that lives inside every human heart. But you are not quiet. Not anymore. They thought their numbers were the weapon. Numbers are meaningless when the mind refuses to bow. When the eyes gleam with that kind of hunger, that unspoken promise that this story isn't over. Look around. The debris, the chaos, the failed schemes. This is your stage. Every failed attempt, every cornered alley, every trick they played, they just wrote the script for your victory. And what a beautiful tragedy for them, right? To watch all that effort crumble under the weight of your resolve. Their whispers now echo, but they're empty. Their laughter has turned brittle. It's intoxicating, because the city, the town, the very walls that were supposed to crush you, they only framed your rise, your moment, your story. And don't pretend it's easy. It's not. Nothing worth anything ever is. Every step they tried to block, every shadow they threw at you, only sharpened your edge. Every you can't, every sneer, every attempt to make you small, it molded you, it honed you. And now you are the one standing at the center of their ruined game, smiling in the dark, ready to take what was always yours. Not because they failed to stop you, but because you refused to be stopped. Refused. Did you feel it? That delicious, reckless triumph? Nah, you're just getting started. So take a breath. Inhale it. The tension, the silence, the stunned disbelief of everyone who ever doubted you. Let it fill your lungs. Feel it ignite something feral inside. This isn't luck. It's not a chance. It's not some twist of fate. It's the raw, unrelenting force of someone who refused to crumble, someone who faced the weight of 1,000 glares and kept walking. Every obstacle, every wall, every attempt to erase you, it made you sharper, smarter, deadlier. And now they watch, and they know. They finally know that little old you wasn't so little after all. Now, look closer. Really look. The town thought they knew you. They thought they could predict every move, every hesitation, every fear. Fools. Prediction is for the weak, for those who follow the lines someone else drew for them. But you carved your own path. Every glance behind your shoulder, every step in the shadows, every breath you took under their watchful eyes, it was strategy, it was preparation, it was art. And art, my friend, cannot be caged. You've walked through fire without flinching. You've stared into the chaos they created, and instead of breaking, you laughed, quietly, maybe, darkly, yes, but you laughed. That laugh, oh, it's the kind that echoes long after they've gone. The laugh that says, you tried, you failed, and now, I rise. Can you feel the power in that moment? That electric certainty that the game is yours to play. Every doubt they planted, every scheme they hatched, it's fuel. Fuel that burns hotter than any threat they could muster. And here's the truth. They never saw the real weapon you carried. Not a sword, not brute strength, not cunning alliances. No, the weapon was always inside. The patience, the hunger, the willingness to endure, to adapt, to transform every slight into ammunition, every sneer into insight, every you can't into proof that you would. That you would. Let that sink in, because that's what terrifies them most, the unspoken, unseen power that grows while they're busy celebrating their own cleverness. Now it's your turn. Step into it. Step into the moment they swore would be your end. Own it. Feel it crackle under your fingertips. They thought they controlled the board. They thought they held the pieces, but they didn't count on you thinking 3 moves ahead, 4, 5. Every setback was a rehearsal. Every mockery was a lesson. Every whisper was a map leading straight to victory. And victory? Victory tastes like the thrill of watching the mighty fall, because they underestimated the small, the quiet, the patient. So take it. Take it all. The fear, the doubt, the scorn, they are yours now. Transform it, turn it into motion, into momentum, into a force so relentless that even the walls they built tremble at your shadow. Look at their faces in your mind. The disbelief, the frustration, the sudden silent realization that they miscalculated. That little old you was never little. Not ever. And isn't that delicious? Nah, this is only the beginning. The rest of your story, the part where they crumble entirely under the weight of what you've become, that's about to right itself. And here's the final truth. You don't need permission. You don't need their approval. You don't even need their fear, though it's sweet. Yes. It's intoxicating, isn't it? All you need is the clarity to see the path, the courage to walk it, and the fire to keep going when every eye is watching, every whisper is judging, every hand is pointing. They made a mistake the moment they decided to oppose you. And now they're just spectators, trapped in the story they tried to write, while you are the author, the architect, the storm that no one prepared for. So rise and remember, they worked together, they tried, they failed, miserably. And the joke, the dark, wicked joke, it's on them, because everything they built to stop you only built you up. Every attempt to push you down only made you stronger. Every plan, every scheme, every collective effort to erase you, it all led here, right now, And if you play your hand, if you move with the certainty burning in your chest, there will never be another chance like this. Not for them, not for anyone. Because you, little old you, just became the one they cannot beat. And now is the moment they feared, the moment they whispered about behind closed doors, the moment that only exists because you refuse to vanish quietly into their plans. Look at it, feel it, taste it, every ounce of doubt they tried to bury inside you. It's alive, it's screaming. It's screaming for you to move, to strike, to rise higher than they ever imagined. Beautiful, isn't it? The chaos they created has become your playground. Step into it. Step into the storm with a grin that says you know what they don't. That little old you has become the reckoning. The pulse in your veins is louder than their shouts. The fire in your chest burns hotter than their judgment. No. They wanted a victim. They wanted a story with a beginning, middle, and end, one where you were small, contained, broken. But stories like that, they never end the way anyone predicts. Not when the main character decides to rewrite the rules. Not when the so-called weak show up with claws they never saw coming. Do you feel it? The shift? That subtle tremor in the air? The tiny pause in the rhythm of their control? That's the sound of victory. It's quiet at first, almost imperceptible, and then it grows. It spreads. It infiltrates every corner of their world, every plot they hatched, every plan they whispered, every attempt to corner you. It cracks, splinters, collapses, and you walk through it. You don't run. You don't hide. You move forward with the calm, cold certainty of someone who knows the ending before anyone else even sees the start. And here's the truth. The town, the world, the people who doubted you, they can't touch what you've become. Every attempt to stop you was just a rehearsal for this. Every scornful glance, every you can't, every sneer, it was fuel. And now the fire is yours. Let it consume hesitation. Let it burn fear. Let it forge a path straight through anything that stands between you and the life you decide to claim. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is the raw, unyielding force of someone who refused to break. So rise. Rise with the kind of certainty that shakes the ground beneath their feet. Rise with the hunger they thought was small, the cleverness they thought they could cage. And rise knowing this. They worked together. Yes. They tried with every ounce of their cunning. They failed miserably. And now you own it. Every failure they left behind is yours to wield. Every doubt, every plot, every collective effort to crush you, it was never their victory. It was the blueprint of yours. Now take it all. Take it and run with it. Because nothing tastes sweeter than watching everyone who doubted you realize too late that little old you was never little, never quiet, never weak. You are the storm, the reckoning, the one they can't stop. And as they watch, as they crumble under the weight of their own miscalculations, smile. Because the town, the world, they built you. And now you're finally free to play the game the way it was always meant to be played on your terms. And now, the final curtain. Look around. Look at the ruins they left behind, the crumbling walls, the empty eyes, the whispers that once tried to bind you. They are all yours to step over. Ah, it's intoxicating, isn't it? To see the world that tried to cage you now bending under the weight of your presence. They thought they could control the story. They thought they could write your ending. But the ending, oh, the ending belongs to you. It's more than survival now, more than triumph. This is evolution. Every failure they threw at you, every attempt to erase you, every plot designed to make you small, it became a weapon. Sharp, relentless, perfect. You've transformed their chaos into clarity. You've turned every no into momentum, every sneer into strategy, every obstacle into fuel. Delicious fuel, the kind that keeps you moving long after the world thought you'd stop. And here's the truth. They'll never understand you. They can't. Not because you're clever, or strong, or lucky. No. They can't understand because you're willing to face the dark, the impossible, the odds stacked against you and still rise. Because they refuse to see the power in patience, persistence and cunning. Because they never imagined that little old you could become a force that no scheme, no whisper, no alliance could touch. So claim it. Claim it all. Every victory, every lesson, every scar, they're yours. Let the world remember that those who doubted you, those who plotted against you, those who thought you were small, they were just the architects of your rise. And now, standing here, knowing everything they tried, failed, you are untethered. You are the storm they never predicted, the echo of every mistake they made, the proof that determination and cunning will always outlast fear and numbers. And finally, smile. Yes, smile. Because little old you is no longer little, no longer quiet, no longer bound by the rules they thought they controlled. You are the reckoning. You are the shadow that slips past their traps. You are the story they will tell each other in disbelief. And as they watch, as they tremble, as they finally realize that everything they built to stop you only built you up, remember this: you did it. You rose. You survived. You conquered. And nothing can ever take that away. And now, listen closely. The town is silent. The whispers have died. The walls that once hemmed you in crumbled. Do you hear it? That quiet? That's the sound of victory echoing in the empty spaces they left behind. That's the sound of every doubt they planted, every plan they schemed, failing spectacularly. And it's yours. All of it, yours. Because here's the thing. They never understood you. Never could. They never imagined that little old you could outthink them, outlast them, outmaneuver them. They never imagined that one who walks through fire, one who laughs at chaos, one who thrives when the world says stop, could rise higher than anyone dared dream. Delicious, isn't it? To know the story they tried to write for you is now the story you own. Now take a breath. Take it and let it fill your chest. Let it sharpen your focus. Let it ignite a fire they cannot touch. The strength you've found in the shadows, the patience you've carved from their attempts to crush you, it is yours forever. Every impossible is now a step. Every obstacle is now a ladder. Every naysayer, a reminder that you are not the one who bends. You are the one who breaks barriers. the one who leaves ruins behind and walks forward with a grin. And remember this, the story is never over. No town, no plot, no collective scheme can hold you down for long. Every challenge ahead is fuel. Every doubt, every sneer, every attempt to stop you, it's the echo of their failure, the blueprint of your rise. You carry it with you, you own it, and now you step forward, knowing exactly who you are. Not small, not quiet, not weak. You are the reckoning. The storm they never predicted, the force that refuses to be contained. So rise one last time. Yes, rise. Walk out into the world, into every shadow, every street, every corner they thought they controlled, and show them exactly what happens when they underestimate you. The whole damn town worked together against little old you and still failed, miserably. And that, my friend, that is the sweetest victory of all.